Hello everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of my Pokemon Platinum Let's Play. I am Magnificent Entertainer, Bulbagarden's multimedia executive. In the last episode, we souped up our team a bit using some TMs from the Game Corner, defeated all of the trainers on Route 214, arrived here in the Velour Lakefront, and defeated all of the trainers over there at the 7-star restaurant. Now, in the last episode, I also mentioned that Masquerose and Porygon 2 had gained a level or two off-screen. And the reason for that is there was a bit of an accident. You see, Dr. Doof was messing around with his Platipinator, and, well, an experiment kind of backfired, so he evolved into a Beeburl instead of evolving into a Platypus. Well, good luck, Dr. Doof. But I figured that was worth mentioning just because Dr. Doof's been an important part of our journey so far, and will continue to be a part of our journey moving forward. Speaking of moving forward, we're going to stop here in this house. Let me gaze into your eyes. I will read your fortune. A brief occasion of joy is imminent. But remember this, the good and the bad are on opposite sides of a coin. Yes, they are. Stop running away from me. Me? I'm just a simple guy. I let my guitar do all the talking. All I need is music and Pokemon. I can shine wherever I go if I have those things in my life. I hear there are guys like me who go around Pokemon Centers. Yes, I've already talked about the Pokemon Center trainers. I don't think we've seen the guitarist that does that yet, but there is one. What do you have to say? We're a traveling troupe of street performers. In place of a formal introduction, please take this. And we get the TM92 Trick Room. Trick Room is a doozy of a weird time twister move. Use it, and for a while afterward, the slowest Pokemon move first. Before the faster can move, the slower gets to attack. How you use the move is up to you, trainer. So yeah, Trick Room. That's an interesting move, very good if you happen to have a very slow Pokemon that's relatively hard-hitting, but somewhat frail. It's nothing that I'm going to be using on my particular team, but still worth mentioning that it's there. Anyway, like I said, you can heal up there, but I healed up in between videos. Literally the only thing that I did in between videos, actually, was going to Veilstone City and picking up Dr. Doof and healing. Anyway, I switched Juniper out to the front, because Juniper didn't get any good moments last episode. Over here in the sand, you can find a lot of hidden items. I think I'm accidentally... Stop that! There we go. I think I was accidentally standing on one. There should be another one down here somewhere. Right around there, yes. A heart scale. And then there's one more somewhere. Around here, maybe? Yes. And just a little further forward. Kid, you can turn anytime, yeah. Here. Another pearl. So that's not too bad. But now, since I spent all that time avoiding you, let me just run in front of you like an idiot. I can battle too. Yes, you can. And we have Tuber Chelsea over here with a Meryl. Luckily, Meryl is not yet a fairy type in this one, so fighting type moves will do good damage to it. Meryl is fairly bulky, though. Yep. Hang on, but it's going to KO itself here. Watch. Yeah. Oh, it didn't. It didn't! Wow, I thought it was going to KO itself for sure there, because it had like 1 HP left, but okay. That was lucky for it. And we defeated Tuber Chelsea. Losing made me all hungry now. Well, where's your parents, kid? Go ask them for a snack. Now, you over here with the running around and the footprints and all that. Isn't this nice? I love my inflatable tube. An inner tube, as opposed to an outer tube. Anyway, Tuber Jared over here actually has 3 Pokemon, and you can see it's a different form of Shellos than the one we're used to. But it's still got the exact same stats, it just looks slightly different. No, this is not a shiny Shellos. That would be kind of cruel if they gave a random trainer a shiny. And Juniper's still rocking that Shell Bell, of course, which is a great item for it. And there's another Shellos. Actually, I think I like this one's design slightly better, but if I'm going to ever use Shellos in a game, I'm going to use the pink one, the East one. Yeah, the East one. No, sorry. That's the... I think I got these backwards. I think this is the East... Well, yeah, now he's got the pink. This is the one that I will pick up if I'm ever going to play, you know, to use it in a Let's Play, or... not a Let's Play, to use it in a playthrough, because it's available so much earlier. There we go, we defeated Tuber Jared. It's not easy trying to move holding the inflatable tube, or something like that. Mom blew up my inflatable tube for me. I ran out of breath just opening it. And where are your parents? Probably hanging out at that hotel over there. Lousy kids and their lousy parents and their lousy fancy people, right? There's a fancy hotel and a fancy place with a fancy restaurant. The fancy restaurant's filled with fancy people who think of themselves as being too fancy to battle. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was just saying. That guy over there is a fisherman. I'll battle him later because I think he's got something that's going to be bad for Heracross. Anyway, there's rocks over here. This is why I picked up Dr. Doof, the new and improved Dr. Doof. Now, you might think that there's no reason to come here if I don't want the honey tree, but there's actually... Stop stepping on the hidden item! There's a hyper potion right over there, which is very good. There's a trainer right over here. Let me demonstrate my technique. It's how this grown-up battles. Yeah, we've seen how well grown-ups have done against me so far, but sure, do whatever you want. And it's Beauty Cindy, who's got a Glameow. That'll be great against Juniper, of course. I'll probably use Fake Out, though. No, doesn't even do that. Well, I don't know how you battle, lady, but it's not very well. You didn't even get a single hit in. I guess I'm just too strong. Oh, my gosh, you attacked that? Yes, I attacked that savagely. Heracross is a beast. You're so much more of a trainer than you look. Yes, of course I am. Now, this guy over here is not a trainer. There's something on top of this big cliff here. My instinct tells me that, but how am I supposed to climb up? Well, if you go over here, the wall is very rocky. Will a Pokemon's move scale it? Yes, but we don't have that yet. But if you smash this rock over here, you can come down and grab the TM40 Aerial Ace. A word that I always forget how to spell and have to look up is Aerial. Heracross already has that. It's a 60 power flying type move that never misses. Who do I want? It's a fisherman, so I think I'll switch Masquerose to the front. But if I'm correct, Masquerose isn't going to be particularly helpful. What have you got? Wah! Just now! Just now! I was just about to reel it in. Sure, I'll bet you this is just another fish story. There's something fishy about you, Fisherman Kenneth. Alright, you've got a Remoraid. I believe you can catch Remoraid over here with the Good Rod. Remoraid, of course, evolves into Octillery. It's a very unique water type. It's got good mixed attacking stats, very good type coverage. Like, I think it can actually learn Flamethrower and Fire Blast despite being a water type. Of course, it can learn Ice Beam, and it can learn think it can learn Signal Beam and Bullet Seed, if I'm not mistaken, and it can learn, of course, regular Water-type moves as well. Remoraid goes down as second Remoraid. It's an underused water type, and it's actually I've used it once or twice. It's not all that bad. And yeah, this is what I was thinking about that would be bad for Heracross. It's Gyarados. Well, that's what we got Porygon 2s for, right? Let's see what you can do here. And excellent. That was a very good move, actually. Because Intimidate's going to hurt that more than it hurts me. Give it a Thunderbolt. Oh, that's kind of scary that Gyarados is faster than me. I kind of want to be faster than Gyarados for something that's coming up, but, well, spoilers. I may have to do a little bit of off-screen training before I challenge it. I think I'm actually pretty under-leveled, actually. Because the next gym leader's highest level Pokemon is 37, I believe. You need to have more respect for a grown-up. No, I don't. Go on, don't be shy about going up to people to hear what they have to say. Just don't you talk to me. Well, that's lovely. Telling us not to be shy on the one hand, and on the other hand telling us go the heck away. And yeah, there is a hidden item over here. Right over there, you can grab a heart scale. What do these heart scales do, you ask? Well, we're actually about to find out not that long from now. But before that... Dr. Footstep's house. Footprints reveal all. Let's meet this illustrious Dr. Footstep, shall we? And here's the man himself. Pokemon are quite easy for me to read. Like books? I need only to see their footprints, and their innermost thoughts are revealed to me. Oh, you are skeptical of my claim? Of course I'm skeptical of your claim. It's patently ridiculous. Then let your Roselia walk in front of me right here. From its footprints I will determine how it feels about you. If I said there can be friendship between Pokemon and people, will Roselia's friends understand? But if you see Engie and Masquerose, you will understand. Because Engie and Masquerose are friends. And that is what your Roselia thinks of you. I must say, your Roselia and you share a very close bond. And we get the footprint ribbon. That means that we've maxed out happiness. I believe we can get that on most of our... Well, maybe not most. I don't know about Spiritomb and Porygon 2, but I've been walking around a lot, and walking around increases happiness. Alright, let's see what Heracross thinks. Engie is a remarkable human and trainer. That I can always perform the best any Heracross possibly can. I attribute that entirely to my partner Engie. When we travel, I can see wild Pokemon eyeing us enviously. Yes, very good, and we get the footprint ribbon for Heracross as well. And of course, if those two get ribbons, I'm sure Penguin over here has a ribbon. Yes, yes. And the exact same thoughts that Heracross had, except replace Heracross with Prinplup. Now, I'm actually curious. I don't think Porygon 2 has max happiness yet, but let's see. And Porygon 2, does that actually even have a footprint? It might. Those are some very deep thoughts. Porygon 2 happens to be quite the silent type. However, you're Porygon 2 and you obviously share a close bond. Oh hey, I do get the footprint ribbon for that. So, does that mean Porygon 2 literally has no thoughts? Or does that mean that its thoughts are completely unintelligible? Whatever. This one should have an interesting one too, because I think dark types and ghost types have something a little... That Engie is the most impressive of humans. It takes a lot to make me, Spiritomb, sunny and cheerful. Can you imagine a sunny and cheerful Spiritomb? As a show of affection, I should chomp down on the trainer's neck. Haha, I have no fear, I was merely joking. That's not creepy at all. And yeah. I'll come back with Gliscor at some point, but you can imagine if the other 5 have that. Oh, actually, Dr. Doof. Why not? Haven't used it in battles at all. Oh, I did not actually mean to. Yes. He's not going to give you a second footprint ribbon, but I've walked around a lot with Dr. Doof. Let's see what Dr. Doof thinks. I think B-Barrel has some unique thoughts too. Me, other Pokemon, they say to me, "You're not thinking, are you?" How insulting they should say so. It isn't true what they say. Think. I do that. All the time I think hard how to help Engie. I concentrate. Dr. Doof, those are some very interesting thoughts you have. And yes, even Dr. Doof gets the footprint ribbon. Yeah, like I said, I'll come back here with Gliscor at some point, but just kind of wanted to show there are several unique messages you can get depending on the Pokemon that you have out front. And again, it's just because I've been walking around a lot that I have max happiness on, like, everybody. Wander around a bit. You can catch some Pokemon in the grass over here. I am going to walk through, and yay! No running into wild Pokemon. Then Iapapa Berry. Couple of Ross Berries, which are kind of useless to me at this point, but I'll pick them anyway. I can't just leave berries lying around. That would just be irresponsible behavior of me as the protagonist. And there's an Aguav berry. I'll plant stuff there off screen. And if we go here, footprints are left in the sand when you walk on a beach. Pokemon seem to enjoy leaving footprints as much as people. Listen, do you know about the Battle Frontier? No. I guess you're someone who's kind of out of the... I'm in the... I hear it's a fun place with facilities for battling consecutively under different sets of rules. Yes? Okay, so you literally say the same thing, just one line is different. Anyway, welcome to Pastoria City. It's a fairly big city, a very good city. This lady over here. I'm visiting here to see the Great Marsh. I'm staying at the Lakeside Hotel. Alright, so you got a bit of a schlep, but okay. Now this Parasol lady over here, who just ran away from me. Come back here, you. You're just like a totally impatient boy I met earlier. Just like you, he was very close with his Pokemon. Hey, thanks for making me smile. This might put a smile on your face. And you get the third and final of the starter masks. This will be the starter that was chosen by your rival. So in my case, it's Turtwig. You come over here, and hey, this looks fun. Yeah, I'm a Krogunk. What about it? Sometimes if you do this, you'll actually see a Krogunk kind of wander around and go into the Great Marsh over there. You! Team Galactic, how dare you! Grr. The package hasn't arrived from the Whalestone warehouse yet. I have to wait here until then. I'm going batty from this wait. Oh man, I wish I could do something that involved lots of explosives. Yep, this is going to be a smashing job for Team Galactic. Where's Looker when you need him? I'd have him arrest this guy. Anyway, that's the Great Marsh. We'll deal with that another time. Over here, some trainers deliberately prevent their Pokemon from evolving. They wait until a Pokemon levels up and learns certain moves. Yeah, some Pokemon learn better move. Well, what am I trying to say here? Pokemon in earlier evolutionary stages sometimes learn moves that their evolved forms don't, or they'll learn better moves faster than their fully evolved forms. An excellent example of this would be Drillbur in the Black and White series. Or in the Black and White games. If it evolves at 31, it takes longer to learn Earthquake, but if you wait just 2 levels and you evolve it at level 33, it'll know Earthquake then and there. Anyway, let's come to this house over here. Howdy there. Let me examine your Pokemon and see if it's worthy of a scarf. I see. This isn't what I had hoped to see. I can't lie to you, so I'll just have to tell it to you straight. This Pokemon's not bad, but it's not good either. It's just so-so. If you want to improve this one's condition, feed it some more well, in my case, feed it Poffins, period, because I haven't fed any Pokemon Poffins yet. But yes, this guy is helpful if you're going to go through contests. If you get a Pokemon that I believe is maxed out in a particular contest stat, or at least fairly high in a particular contest stat, he will give you a scarf that you can have your Pokemon hold, and it will increase its appeal. As she will say, my brother's girlfriend is the massage girl in Veilstone City. They stay in touch, so yeah, that massage girl in Veilstone City, that's her boyfriend. Sue! Pasu! Soup? No. Anyway, let's watch some TV. It's been a little while. Good day. Is everyone raising Pokemon? It's time for the Battling Trainers. On Battling Trainers, we're always on the hunt for news. Our interviewers are scattered throughout Sinnoh. We look forward to hearing about you, trainers. That's all the time we have today. Goodbye and good battle. Well, that was a waste of time. But that's also probably because I haven't been interviewed by anyone. I am very exclusive, very private. I don't let anybody interview me. Anyway, you can go into the Pokemon Center. I don't remember if there's anything worth grabbing from the... Oh, hey, you know what? We just had that guy telling us about guitarists in Pokemon Centers just like him. So, come on, let's show off our Pokemon. Let's do battle, kiddo. Your spirit's vibes. You've got rock in your veins. And that's not the Elvis impersonation I was going for, but... Alright, it's guitarist Arturo, who has a Cricketune. I'll counter with my own bug type, Juniper. Use Aerial Ace. That should take you out. Very good. Yeah. Do your little singing, dancing. And we defeated Guitar Starter. You beat me, but I feel totally amped to jam harder. Are you going to jam someone's radar? Rock is about your spirit. Battling is about spirit too. That's why battle is rock. Actually, you've got a bug. I had a bug. I don't think I have a rock type, and you certainly don't have a rock type. The Great Marsh is vast. How vast, you ask? Take a look from the observatory and you can see for yourself. And yeah, just like I thought, there's nothing actually worth doing in here, other than battling that guitarist, but that depends on the day of the week. The gym is over there. I'm not going to go anywhere near there just yet. Pastoria's gym leader is awesome with his water attacks. You'll know what I mean when you challenge him. Yeah, I probably will. Over here, in the Great Marsh, quick trams on the rails are used for transportation. They prevent damage to the Great Marsh's ecosystem. Though the name says quick, their movements are anything but. They're the quick trams that traverse the Great Marsh. Well, then they're lying to me. Gwa? Yeah, see, Psyduck seems just as aghast that they're lying to me as I am. Yeah, I spoke to you already. And Pastoria City is the Marsh City. Over here, we can grab a Persim Berry. Then there's another Persim Berry on the end over there, but we'll grab these Nanab berries first. Nab, nab, naboo, boo. Okay, that was very bad, but whatever. And like I said, I'll plant more berries here off-screen as well. What have you got to say, bub? I can't use the hidden move Surf until I beat the local gym leader. I don't even have the move Surf, so stop complaining. Ah, yes, this guy. I will deal with that guy in a bit. The
Pokemon Combi is quite interesting. Only the female evolves and grows strong, the male does not. Come to think of it, my wife was awfully strong too. She evolved from my bride to the mother of our kids. Well, isn't that lovely? The Great Marsh keeps the weather cool in the summertime. It's a good. This is a good town for water-type Pokemon. Is it? Is it really? I mean, unless it's raining. Fee? That Clefairy seems aghast. I study rare Pokemon that appear only in the Great Marsh. You have my sympathy, because catching those Pokemon is a pain. I feel like there's something... Yes, there's something down here for sure. Yeah. A Zinc? That'll boost the special defense of one of my Pokemon. Very good. Ah, this house. This house. I've been hiking all around the Sinnoh region. I love planting berries wherever I go. Yes! Another way to get berries, and this is the way to fill in that group of berries that you were missing from earlier. Actually, I didn't talk to the little girl. I should talk to the little girl. My sister gathers berries every day. Please come visit again. We cook berries too. We mix them up. They're yummy. Little girl, I will come back every day, even if I'm off-screen, because I love berries and I am a berry farmer. I say that in like every single episode. Hey, stop running away from me! Have you been to the Pokemon Mansion? It's on Route 212. The owner, Mr. Backlund, likes to brag about his herd of rare Pokemon. I haven't been that way yet. Technically, I can. So technically, I didn't have to fight the Veilstone City gym leader. I could go and I can explore all the way back. You know, I could go Route 214, 213, Pastoria City, the Great Marsh, Route 212, all the way back to Hearthome City before I even challenged the Veilstone gym. I didn't, but you can. Here where I'm standing, I'm smack dab in the middle of town. You lie! You're like 5 steps off from that. Anyway, this house is always fun. Over here, I often go to Elieson town for my big brother. The newspaper there gives me heart scales for running errands. Yes, so this is where those heart scales that you've been mining from the underground, or getting from that newspaper guy in Elieson town, are helpful. This guy collects those, but what do you get in exchange for them? Everyone calls me the Pokemon Move Maniac. I prefer Move Tutor. I know every move that Pokemon learn while they're leveling up, and I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you like, and he'll do that for a heart scale. Oh, that's it. That's an honest-to-goodness heart scale. I actually want to see what my Pokemon can learn. Juniper I don't think can learn anything particularly helpful, but... yeah, no, these are all the moves that we've seen. I mean, it can learn Night Slash, but... nah. I was hoping it could learn something like Bug Bite, but I think that's only by move, well, only by Shard Tutor. Spiritomb, what do you got? Curse would be extremely helpful if this was the other version of Curse, which lowered your speed and increased your attack and defense, but it's not. Shadow Sneak is a priority Ghost-type move, but it's physical, and I've got that modest nature on it, so no. Ominous Wind is the better move for now. What else? I don't think Pungun's got anything helpful, but let's see. Yeah. Can't relearn Pound. Instead, you can learn Tackle, which is horrible if you wanted to. Of course, we all want Bubble back. That was so much fun, wasn't it? Let's see. Porygon 2, what have you got? That's probably fascinating. You can learn the conversion moves. Other than that, nothing particularly helpful. What else? Roselia, I don't think can learn any good moves, but... well, maybe it can do Magical Leaf. can learn Leech Seed, which might be helpful. That is boosted by the Big Root. Magical Leaf, same power as Giga Drain. It doesn't miss, so even if my accuracy is lowered or the foe increases its evasion, it won't miss, but that's kind of useless. And yeah, like I said, when it grew to level, when Masquerose grew to level 31, it tried to learn Sweet Scent. Leech Seed, actually. What moves do you know? I don't remember. And that only raises my special attack stat once, and I don't really use it very often. Stun Spore is useful. Toxic Spikes is interesting. I'll keep it the way it is right now. But that's interesting to remember that I've got that there. Gliscor would be the interesting one to take, since Gliscor can learn the Elemental Fangs. Spoiler, I don't think I'm going to do that either. Oh, that felt weird. I'm not going to do that either. Much better. But let me actually pop into my PC. And let's move some Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon that I've captured so far, I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to take this one. And you know what? We'll pop Gliscor into the party, just to show you what it can learn, and see if it can actually learn anything else useful by level up. So let's avoid the gym area again. We'll go back in here, we'll see if Gliscor can learn anything other than the Elemental Fangs. I don't think it's going to have anything that interests me, but you never know. Yeah, see, Gligar... Oh, right, Poison Jab. Gligar couldn't learn any of these first 4 moves. So, you know, sometimes if a Pokemon evolves, take it in here and see, because maybe you can learn something interesting like these Fang moves. But why did I grab those 2 Combee, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because if I go back in, I think it's this house. All these houses look the same. Alright, you. Hey, have you got both the female and male forms of Combee? If you have, I want to see both of them together. I'll give you the Macho Brace if you do that for me, deal? Cool! A female and male Combee. I feel giddy! Here's your reward, like I promised. Go ahead and take it. And he'll give us the Macho Brace for our trouble. So that's why all the way back in those episodes when I was catching Pokemon from those honey trees, that's specifically why I caught both of those. And made sure that at least one of my Combee was female. You're good. You'd make an awesome Bug Maniac. Is Bug Maniac even a... I know Bug Catcher is a trainer class here. I don't think they continued the Bug Maniac trainer class in this generation. Anyway, with that, we finished exploring Route 213. We arrived here in Pastoria City, and we've explored a decent chunk of Pastoria City. Of course, the obvious things that we have not explored being the Great Marsh and the gym. So what are we going to do next time? Well, we're probably going to explore that Great Marsh. In the meantime, I will see you all then.